Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
Have you ever heard of an app called Tap Tap Send?
No, but I would like to know more.
Tap Tap Send is the best money transfer app in the market, with one of the best rates. It's also fast, reliable, convenient, and has no sending fee.
Wow, how do I sign up?
Cable TV is expensive. Do you pay so much money for cable or other TV providers but still can't get all the channels you want? Are you missing out on your favorite shows, movies, and major sporting events like the Premier League, Champions League?
Ghana and USA. You saw what happened last year. COVID-19 could not stop us. The bars were raised, the standards were set. Now, brace yourself for the magic and excitement. Ghana Music Awards USA 2021. Nominees announcement. Birthday Pimso. Partners.
Are you ready for African Most Beautiful USA? Hey, yo, beautiful, wherever you are, do you qualify to be Africa's most beautiful? Are you between the ages of 18 and 25? Are you black or fair in beauty? Are you proud to be an African and living in the States? Abogram Area Foundation present the Lounge of African Most Beautiful USA. Interested, beautiful African ladies in the USA, put yourselves together, for we are about to witness the Lounge of African Most Beautiful USA. Date, Saturday, April 24, 2021. Venue, Trump National Golf Course, 500W Branch Avenue, Pine Hill, NJ, 08021. Time, 7 p.m. to
Ghana Music Awards USA.
A J Bow, a J Happy True. I come for Homa, a tin nine, Chichamu Dunson, or say, see a pecana kwa haya, yet the idea be a pen cramine, and yes, soon yami a cramine, and no tinna in penny four, yet that Ghana Music Awards USA, ya pony bede, near Sepuku Asadia Bravo said, Muso Muchiche, now few dear, a year do check. Shiame, any a puku da makesi bebre. Na yempa anutofo a ya bobo mano asanya sori so ho ntoma edi enchire wiase nyina. On April 17th, 2021, ewo Western Mount Laurel, 555 Fellowship Road, Mount Laurel, New Jersey, 08054. No 9 people pepepe na red carpet no ehihye so. Na dwumede na kasa ebe hyase no so kosi duba. Anutofo Maya dear na me mama piafo. Osumfo his royal freshness PK. Madam Monsieur bro. Busuafo ne adofo ye ba mu nyina akwaba biom eba HRF TV so also for HRF PK me nemo ene ba betwetwe enkomo inde ewie inde ewie djumedi eba bedi eye Arise Ghana Youth Arise Ghana Youth emeburu anase mrantie ene mabaawa a ye wo Ghana no ye sori waka na afedie mfa ye to papa emfra na afedie ni hia so se de to dwa bia no yen emfa to dwa. It's about time I also get far in ye may be saying same near ye nema emra kwan so ne a quite parcel
na afi de Ghana intime fa ne to ma befra bebre na na atochi ma bebre na na say bebre na na ekoso and still Ghana ejira bebre ekusu jina Ghana edi over 64 years and so still ye hu mpunto kese bia wa Ghana mo ye there should be some changes actually so share education crapa a was amrena and also say education na one connected to brand and so still be Ghana jina says I tell them a catch say be kan woni and discuss sankobo na ye nyina ye toato adwene na afedie ye hu kwan befa so de Ghana abefa kakra beka eni kakra me so meka no eno ene kaboma ebe magana ye krabehwe ye se suta ene dane bebre and I said dane po what you say enti no mama yenhwe nyema nketekete so weta ha na so weta na so weta bo se aye boduja na se aye apokese ana apotroni and afre say aponchani ebe ya aponchani no na efi tadpoles nketekete a atoso do no na impejifo ka asem bi say inframa afa hwede mu ahwede din enti inframa nya akofa ahwede mu de na che say dede aba hwede mu enti no meni ma badwafo ye betra se na fidi asem ya papa mu aba mu se surgeon na wonya operation a oba be makina amana happen no then there was very quick topic bi a ye be discuss about and say ya call main issue no that's the main topic for the day no about for so yasene aye di dwumedi ebra o teacher any feel good services ba adwuma pomudeni that's adwuma mu nimde dia look no further feel good services chira kwa ewo feelgoodservices@gmail.com so now happy glow gh say bra never yawo cosmetics designs and not just me patches waxing pedicure manicure more acrylic nails and different type of nail designs so now beauty supplies omo ni nyina bi wo no na se se card ni omo di atwam amo di abeka ho so omo yama ohon anima dedi physically no omo sa the internal one abai be ma ohon anima dedi I don't for the goalie gummies no omo se brabbage outside now no man e wonyo no omo ya no gummies just say happy glow to apitiam they are the number one leading distributors in Ghana. Yes, into so ope goal ni bi so kira kwan ya ofa happy glow number na just say there that how no my bibia ma bibia aye kama happy glow na make am fama oni webusuafo enyina ko neko your pedicure ni manicure obi te papa slide say o hwe bema pa na ho na just say na wan de ding onko ma ekutwitwi ni na ho ma no yes I rose what you know crowd want to see so na yenwa bema Dr. Alberto Ofori or says wo pay free educational coaching and career development that freno ewo 513-641-8704 number ni biom ye 513-641-8704 for say friend not video Mr. Bonfan Chebe na omon chro kwaya befa so and make career choices and educational choices now also know one year sank from go school akopem baby no frustrated na afede almost also esa omochi no na me sa so e ka obiam se ya mebo next 2 weeks e course the April 24th African most beautiful USA beauty pageant launching and e course e wo New Jersey abochime mo na che say no so kosi duba akopepepe e na e course no eti bra na ene yen embedi se dwumedi na nye kama na twa to akrampo eye Ghana Music Awards USA. Yes, so yeah, this is so about. Mimi de ye be ya ewo New Jersey abrochi me mo no so that is a US abrochi me na make catch round. Koso bra na afede se wo invitation kwada na wo invite kwada bra na afede ye madwede no enye kama. KTV say to kebu na wo fie no say to twene na bra e be fa KTV utimi channels all over the world including Ghana. Me the Ghana de no krapo ne ho ya me no. Inti pe KTV chi akwan. For me number no ne da fide na say won say transfer de echo your no. Ai ofra me ma KTV ne ba ko. Ne bo for e da from say poto na ne etwam krapo ne say e yearly subscription enya ade a o say we ye no dane nya. Abofa ye no abedwefre no ma bedi dwumedi me ko form ba da fide ye de nkomo no ahye so. I know the kind ye nwa be ma Papa Slide one point to say Umi too when I kasa yente. Ebusha for
Adaro.
So here pedicure pa. Papa Sly a veteran journalist. As also a seasoned host. And music it's big. Papa Sly no.
Yes.
Papa Sly hosted a whole lot of numerous events, including me and Kasame wedding. Papa Sly hosted me and my wedding. And in there, me ba Poma, Poma birthday. Poma adore Papa Sly and the hosted. When Poma was 3 years old, Papa Sly the hosted. And then Yamiadum Poma 89 years. Hey, Papa Sly,
Wow.
watch you. In the Poma birthday. In the Poma birthday. Pick one.
Hey.
The producer director, Donna Kusi Wise Dot. They check a same baby beer.
Happy birthday to beautiful, your queen mother herself. Happy birthday.
Nice one. Aye, because Pomani and original Pomaya Mema, to a queen mother and say, to our deep Pomabia will be also your queen mother. So that's it. Dr. Bakus Aquaba.
Yeah.
Jamina me wo.
You near.
Hey, Buadio.
Pique had you.
I have
Yeah.
Who are you about 10 and was here?
Let's say, yeah, they say, Bema, yeah,
Can sanity. Yeah, you catch the new to me woman.
into Yenia.
Me no born told them see you, bro. And I said,
okay, this year the Yeniana Equana.
I feel good. One more to say.
I don't into your
now don't care, yeah, Johnny.
You see, Unimu and
yes, open the walk you move and move Sassoqua. Yo, you go for Professor Amra. Professor, you don't go Boku H. In the questions about Trade, quite of your boy. Prof, what
yes, sir. Yamiadum Yemiesa.
What's in Yamiadum Yang?
Yemiesa.
Yemiesa. I know that Mukakra because for the benefit of Papa Slane, Bakus or Bunshed and Tamamra said, Yamania no, Mukakra.
Really?
That's a young sign you go sit here.
Oh, okay, nice one. We travel a page for Masuba or Chiami Enim, a Sabotaka, Wasina Wasuma. I was your first one, so I share video, and a young cop, nothing the infant with the share so. Not to say, share. And that's Nana Yao, I'm not on prayer, share the say, Vim, ya, you call me that, call me. And I cake up on that, so I said that friend, I said, oh, cake up on that capito. Cake up on that, say, Metro. Prof, so we are Professor Idiom, what question about? In the moment, I cost to our Ghana, Yatiti baby. Na answer na wo be kasa do no metie o ma maka no side of view na afide bia mebusa wo wo so side of view do question nyina ne say ende so wo hwa abefo ntita kese de so a so ni badu na edi akotene agent ne ne ehini e wo ho no ne nyina ne say Dr. Professor title no I know the make meeting on body so we are prof obi be ka say ade wo ha ne say me how but the point to them say baby I didn't down penny forces your fat one ma if we talk they pick you kuku their twon and they pay be hunti so near dey they kitre boa it's a prof chiche bomba chiche boa na ma ye Papa Sly what be brain here cause number prof about last but my fellow professor I said any other king you know Papa Sly so ja dey na one of na obenya da jama na fi dey dim come on why
Me too.
it is I don't know so the badu issue na cause no join won say
Honestly speaking, we follow, but I hope that better to his own image. Anybody who has come along and whatever is going on, because I follow story and
they will follow it there as well.
I hope he said it is for his own. That's right.
Okay, Dr. Bakus.
Yes, bro.
So, a fellow colleague has some here come and say me.
Bibi kakra, and I mean, and seven no, I think so contradicting who near maybe primo, and that is one thing. Me to be, saying kabe kranka on kasaso, cause kasatintino and solve the problem. Yeah, to have some metinier na a bit more say. Also, a doctorate, informant. If that is the case, yeah, and possible say between PhD in 4 months. A bad thing.
Status is by the grace of God. It's I don't know by the grace of God any possible.
Hey, by the grace of God, 4 months. I say I say I dare say ukumansa. To say obi oye akwala 5-year-old. Na obeka say oh wawu penny na di 24. By the grace of God, enya there
everything realistic.
Any realistic. Inti ade bi any realistic no so nyame be ya. I just say, you know, and I just say in century ni bi opeso ye. Inti ne de ne century ne de abeti ase. But in church mu no ama ye hu say yen century de onyaye through the right way. Inti ade na ema ne ye ehun kakra. And then on the other side, no between who say so kase onya degree, different degrees in 4 months. Maybe I will graduate in 4 months so possible because if you are not in a master's be different subject area, no in a PhD or different subject area, and on your honorary no so car on tibia or we first one no be January and a December, second one no we were January, and a third one if you're on the amount of February, and then assume. But to say you started and you end PhD in 4 months, no. Because the minimum crowd by 48 credit hours and from 36 going, and you can't take that course within 4 months. There's a 1 quarter nowadays. 1 quarter and we are pass comprehensive exam no so and so what called dissertation. Now dissertation no back and forth womb alterations womb there form. And before you get your topic approved and all that no so it take you a time. And yet one sitting now approve now research plan approve data collection na crown who's in a year with the secondary data crown a year crown now you have to dig deep into it to get it. And me see a reaction after second one and joy in the interview be kakrebi na me share now they all kind of say oh yeah honorary now mo the man no we nyane keke so or thesis answer and no so if you are prof between actually more because there's no way honorary who be actual thesis the actually say there may be a why no what throw books if you measure okay the books so what through a boy yeah into be a between man honorary we award well doctor was I don't know not because if you control dissertation and I will throw thesis for honorary way no any day possible. That is what I know. Timidi besia na nuanom so akabi me free bia omo de beka baby so a man kan ye no na omo correct na ye nyina yesia but that is what I know. Thank you.
Very good.
Una mekakra minim say divinity will not do what human is endowed to do. Oh the nyakopon e de ama ye say e wo say ye no on be ye ma ye no eno ye de dikan. They taught me no meaning too much about doctorship and all of that. But I cry meaning say any school that offers a PhD program in 4 months. If there is one I come when I come to but you move me apply her don't be boy na yes it's me in 4 months. But the issue, the genesis of it and its exodus, me sure say do revelation. But see, you do Psalms one there, and only any specialty, a bit back to them now my encounter. And to know the inference, so say you do Psalms or no. Now, on fire you to announce to us, my but maybe you could do Malachi more or more qua, not the Jejetite New Year. You remember Matthew, now for the share the gospel necker. So, I confuse you out there, Wapayo.
It's who say who I don't know. Who the formats that me am I approve you your first project works with where you know I don't know.
Massa, who's a great head also? Now I say be prove me project assignment and research study I be crap be approve you crap and I has in white.
And tell you now great head no. It's a bro formats.
Massa.
Or maybe some say do formats and bro.
Oh, the IRB approval process alone, no. Master, it be on my mature. Yeah, right? A 14 weeks class, right? Per like quarter, yeah, 40 weeks for our project, no. Now, my first class, was more of research study, and then our person and then area name, all of that, put the information together, come out with your pico question and all of that. Now, and no, they're fine. The second one where you had to come up with the IRB approval, and also write it to the IRB, right? The Institute of Review Board, Prof. Now, as our chocomo, now Omono approve, say, okay, idea of the methodology, no name. Research study crowd person yellow crowd falls in line. Are there any vulnerable population involved in this process? As any no or more vet no more castle, okay, the why you know, okay, you bet my what also. And you know, yes, we give you the approval. And also say, okay, you remember exempt. And you know, in my case, in this, you know, me ya only about the call back here, what to see my name in this me. And the channel, and I'm bijay, Arabic, okay, I'll do QI. Quality improvement, right? And the quality improvement, you know, then I still had to go back to the IRB now, so everyone know, to go seek approval. Say, you be exempt me from the IRB standards, then I could do the QI. What do you say? And you know, and no after I had a year, grade only enough for the boardness not started. And you know, me because I say, what my within 4 months, yeah, many bedroom. But the part now, a dissertation or something to be able to be given the honor, you know. Prof, or no more into academia, you know, you be no man. But the mention said, the Kaka minimum said, yeah, Yanko, the many passes or yen, dear.
Okay. It's say, yeah, sure, Prof. Send me the PhD in my F4. It's you know, minute, we will share a minute on the Paduna, your boss of Coso calculating the way you're in the Vismania. We made the menu back, and what your friend is saying, MYOB, my own business. And Baku, and also, yeah, another one Vismania. But I just saw a gun will be our PhD because pull him down.
Paul, I'm saying, as I'm no, and Wakano, Meko Ghana. I am a media reho metrimupa croa even obiso a prophet crana is some from pro. Dina just a woman who the difference between obi or a prophet. Now obi or a professor or from who pro.
It's who a prophet Anna.
Many prophet. I'm the many yenupe. Until Omo dear no. Udru obinim samboard a watrose or ye a den doctor obinim. Udru bedu could be a doctor way, Udru a year, be a doctor, be a intino. The first thing I meet him also will be a fake in the say, what fun name be there to one undeserved and now any year we a fake in the first place. Because when Timmy Gassa, we a lawyer. When you're lawyer, we a fake. And Tigan, or we decided not to talk no, they are fake. That is number one. Near Tossum, you know, you cry, your percent nipa kind of cray, and see your pen of cray, etie. Now, besides a wine of fast as them we buy. Nkruma na onye doctor. The person say who see go deeper, make free baby if you buy. Nkruma was not a doctor. He was honored by the friend of her doctor. Sio Gabra was not. Professor Adair is not a professor, but friend of her professor. It is the names that to am because they enjoy titles. And obians why you did because Sani Oka say your friend when you see can to be a or to unroll your friend Dr. Way or you say your friend Dr. Way. Now omo bray, you know, men kase minti because obia wo your carpenters be bray and to be a carpenter. What is wrong with that? Obia boni degree no a doctor. That is so nice. But omo afa kwati kwan na ya man award be na ye anawa Rollins ya na about 2-3 times. That's one friend of her doctor that. And now I want to mean from sir. Now young cotton a sonny bedu asemi. Near the kind semester crown, yet the 4 months na year, into to mean for 1 semester in your doctorate.
Prof, am I refuge by the grace of God?
No, the grace of God be any academia. In fact, and there might be a while research, our master's degree, you have to pass a research code through me and send our graduate. There's no grace of God, and what a member will grade.
It will be born by a prof whom we mobile.
That will buy any day who you crown, pay our academia. Because in what Toronto, enemy grady, it is a mission methodology. me share where yeah, ubi be me share what starter. Yeah, what one ye grade? There's no grace of God. The grace of God I can make us me call Pentecostal church be na obi kase na or overspeedy. No overspeedy na no who's the police in it ho. Ewo Ohio. Who's the police na no si nyame bonani from me. Nyame bonani from me. But nyame am police in the front of who's overspeedy no chase no che no say nyame bonani from me. There's no miracle in you see, meaning they program in Africa for your GFE say, Nyame ye bibia fine, but when it comes to academia, you right. Grade in your doctor grade in your manufacturer grade, you what your any the amount. And in your can you for 4 months, and 1 semester prior 4 months. This semester you cost 16 weeks. I have 4 months. And 4 months now the year 67 different courses in your PhD. 4 months. 1 credit crown a year 3 months no crown just in for bread. And 4 months and now the year 67 different courses. Open 67 accumulated GPA. If you master's crown a year list of 36. So how do you get this? Now what the baby because me dissertation am yeah what do I on your dissertation bia. Well material no say what books near books writing mao and mao doctorate. Obu okra material kro obi say me wo 3 masters me wo 4 masters degree over 10 masters degree is not up to 1 doctorate. And yama bebre wa ya kan gumu yo no bia
prof so obi ti Ghana e say prof we need brace on the badu then I be found.
Oh many na make say medical ka say ya carpenters bebre ya wo masons bebre obi ya ne bebre na adwuma nti ade na obi ya carpenter wani bre in the same way ade na obi ya doctor wani bre. I earn mine. But me working within 5 years. Dr. Marcus Ekachira will say, in fact, America have run 90% of perform we academic work. But from anything by dissertation, 10 years into me.
Exactly. I took
Dr. Marcus, now we 6 years, right?
Yeah, me and 6 years. And
easy. Comprehensive exams in the crowd, fairly one.
Exactly.
Comprehensive exams,
exactly.
Written any oral, who fairly one. Near catch us a masters in this about also by enough failure bibia. So most people will drop. And here is this how. Now my says we are now defending we na committee the crowd just the word will and would. The committee in the part 5 in 3 months. No me agree on 1 word. Now say we now who defend bibia when you be boost question bia koye dissertation and kasa represent we are. Ya ma who share them. Ya debate say who earn that degree no. Now we are committee in the chair, dissertation committee in the chair, Eben Noke, no say, congratulations, Dr. Dessa. Obesha Siesu.
That my mefa back program.
Obesha Siesu. And in Tina, so we have doctorate, Nasa who commencement graduation now. A Hornankasa stage in the Sunani addressing. O task na ya man for run or Hano, ya kabomu dada, ya teacher bomu, ya pam, because Westy. That is the end of education. Man 42 okay. Obi asara no friend no doctor, obi asara no friend no professor, obi no friend because we enjoy titles. And obi afatu no ho so ani your friend sir, especially so when you sika. Because obi grow a tailor say friend me doctor. And ti sare ya man akwaye, enti na ne de
prof. Na wadam for bi, na me fa no crazy. No you tailor ni so near friend the doctor.
Minimum. And
that's how can I for the doctor.
Sasa I'm see a friend and man day. Hey, only person a friend doctor and I may make a friend. Say now can I say your crow move from penocraty and took what kind of say when in a brilliant tea. But so we are any the doctor now friend now. The Kwanswan. Lawyer. What's say?
Kill a question about we are too.
Okay. Killer.
I say, so are you saying a professor in killing don't count?
No. Professor in killing, pa.
Any sharpshooters, snipers,
sniper now. Over to my friend, the doctor, because officer expert. That's why I assume my friend, her professor.
That's why you expert. Oh, yeah, Maxman.
And I may say, sir, professor, no, actually, professor, it is a be friend of her, a bishop, a mini elder. But so we friend a bishop officer or a dinkasi biama, but it means elder. So, and to a how per se, dealing a done or that is fine.
Okay.
But to use it in fact, meaning microphobic work coming from Africa, MPs, make editor moma, watch also honorable. Me just say you can't bring this here, check it out. Because honorable is not something you've earned until you can't use it in academia. And so we have to educate our people. I'm on for titles.
Any so be our police station. We are to Ababa no to
yeah, professor grade out to honorable.
Nobody needs. Because what's your definition?
Ultimate was so. I will people academia. The dean honorable can no.
No. Mr. Kasa, they mean the argument, but Kasa any there. What is the definition of
any? Academia and how we see it.
Okay, Prof. How do you get a title professor?
Professor, no. Say that here.
Because I'm also a professor. You call it professor. Please address
it. What course to a PhD? No. So, what we 67 credit. What quality comprehensive exams? What Philip Maka Arab Institution Review Board. I don't know. Ethical. Say be out interview Kwala. Interview Pennyfonia. They who say. Question now, you consent form. I send your bro. You procedure be brave first. Na say we are now be defended. Now we do doctorate. No near the man we are. Now obechase so obechase obechade. America ochade ochase as an instructor. So ochase as an instructor. Ochade na we na say be am fancy work traditional university. Okoye assistant professor. Now, assistant professor, you will types. You will 9-10, you will 10, and you will fast track 10. Non-10, it is over tried. You promote that because you are 10 and promotion committee. I'm more promote that. And you know they will try the other because position them are non-10. Most of it in a black tenure. We are to America have a chance of getting the tuner position. CNN and I footage one time, only once. So you be near. Before professors here, just below 1% our America ha. And he said, "Oko na say your mouth 10 position. 10 1 year after 6 years. And ube documenting student evaluations. Ube documenting community service. Ube documenting service to university. Ube documenting books awatro publications near that way. Na dia koma committee no. Na committee na nipa 9 na tenasi aresa kwai. Or you will be our deserve to promote no upon any manner because oh yeah 10 wape just a yentimi new wedding. You have that job for life. Now me dia minya mention send yet me dia minya a fast track 10 one. Only few less than a quarter of a percentage of black professors in Yanis. I made the say so be the 6 years I made the 3 years. After ukoya associate professor now it take you 20 more years as someone you full professor. And you joke. And you joke. Now, committee in it now say now, wedding in the professional letters, but I Jumani will service our year, the community, Biasi in your command, no BBA, they vote.
Okay.
Now, move on to Viana, I say, what is a voix? I said, you have to go through that process. And then I professor, they never thought. You have to go through those processes,
Professor, one child or Gimpa? One
child, or a Jumo or UNDP, and I'm going to buy Gimpa by your head. He never taught in a class. So, how did he become a professor? Wow. I've been promoted by 10 or 18. I'm on for him. So, I'm some penocranet here, and I make a chamupa. I'm on for him. What we go through. Writing narration for 10 promotion, a boy 20 days, nada. And you joke. And our man for be answer and was sorry, you say. Young Paddy's here and young research. The media in opinion media. Just opinion, me say. Now, Kobe Becca saw the 4 months and PhD in the professor Dina. Do you know what it takes to be a dean? I end my case here.
Oh, my son, maybe Jimmy no more.
PK, people think it's we hate people. No, and yet, no credit as Professor Khan, and yet easy.
Before I better answer the prophet, besides the prophet, choco school, if I
may call Miss School in Hefa, secondary school, may call Ganas.
I don't know if I see why, but I say, why not be episode? That's a product of Ghana secondary school.
No. Oh, yeah, buddy, case in Yama. No, what I'm saying is
sit down. Ghana's fast talking. No go sit down.
The American say even after defending your dissertation, they have to confer the doctorate on you before you can use it. And it's a way we be what pass no one confer on you, one for certificate in my uncle. Oh, you should be until you're a doctor, you can't even use it.
No.
What I say? To
become a doctor, and easy.
Easy.
Sorry, prophet. Now that we're also from school down. Me a doctor.
Before to blast kakra. But before to blast kakra. Prophet, I make us me because I feel a few some time ago. We try Arabic, no, frustrated.
Sure.
Or I said that. I do crowd for the class again.
Me frustrated me students. What should be there? Will be to 30 pages of I know my read. I said garbage. Just like.
Oh my God!
You're on of you see in academia. We are interested in your own opinion.
Other prophet can say, "And easy so that was it."
Because on him, well, I didn't say, now take said, yeah, but when I had a master's, me and son, make me a doctorate easy, Ramuna hair. See, I didn't Ramuna. Now I said, yeah, make me now Ramwa. There was a time at me school in Indiana Western University, me PhD in leadership. But we are control middle of the road. Half of the road. Me drew one and said, what have I got myself into? And I'm done many steps beside me. It got to a point.
It's a prof. What can you tell? Me run my masters now. Me know didn't come about my PhD program no. What channel who to me for oh yeah.
There's no turning back.
There be but that's what kind of we answer. So anybody and carry oh we are say. Oh we are say prof one kind of crunch I mean. Anyways, we are all set of Ghana.
Two forms of motivation. Prof motivation here. And so the do motivation so.
Just because it's not doable. There's no way. There's no way. It's not. Or defending what is indefensible. There's no way.
And the more
because he's done well in music. So academia, we are ignorant now about what those who are there will put you at your position. And so I go Supreme Court. And who ignorance in the way but when you come to academia, our language are different. Yeah, close-minded people. Say APA send your citing as because your language in your way and it's difficult. Me free me professorship no but down to baby meet minimum because a holiday this is how we do this and this is it.
Probably, but before say Dr. Marcus Dr. Marcus when me I think my friend Ganas.
Memi Ganas. Boy, we power funny boy.
One Ganas, it's other now Casas. You think
Ganas in front of our page in Ganas in front of more programs on your Mammy Coffee. Mammy Fizzle.
That's it because I also the shaker.
Dabio, me can be a senior prof can so.
And the child Dr.
We learn from
Slide, me mama, me make the points. Whether because so the waffle for the prof we are year by 2011
2015.
15. And I'm the best right with you. It's my best right, you know, because where your master said the name you say, hey, PhD didn't be what oh correct me, my shame. Or see my years come, see my do your masters and then you say, eh, PhD in the what it. I want to be it's a brown. So the man do a bomb, be bomb person, so the man do man Yakuba, Yakuba, what it.
Oh, who the Dr. Bakusi?
Well, you see, me, a Drew baby, no, now, data collection of crabbing to me, grand travel. And now, what can say with you, Charlie? So, and yet, idea of free savior did the form, no way, Konya. Process I'll be from Professor Canina, and ya idea the form, Dr. Phil Kurswaka, and ya idea, and I know Ken Yadeka, Ukoma Ubemu, also I dissertation, and ya Nipidia. Uko Google Scholar, Uboni Dinya, it should come up, right? And our dissertation we are, I say about because who dissertation, about dissertation we are, Uboni Dinya, it should come up. Natural say about those are the
things. Publishing to a Library of Congress, a pride that you bro say is in your name for the next
years. Prof,
yes.
Miss Beatrice good Busa question. So, Prof, was Professor Mills?
Yes, Mills was a professor.
Okay,
Mills was
okay.
A professor. Okay. Yes.
Ogoma Christo, you ever forget to Ogoma Christo? So Prof went to Ghana and isn't a Boy Scout. Observe Chairman Poa, but me infinita. So good now, can be a friend say, or there be not Papa Slide on that, Papa Slide. And no gas again.
Me can say, me can it senior.
Papa second scoring.
Professor Asemneso. Mango school.
And I'll say Professor.
Yeah, me educated me home, self-educated. Prof.
Yes, sir.
Me person me this thing be the nya can na chese yem penifo bi omo Ghana and say bi o ye bo mu din a the doctor titles is so Dr. Kwame Despite Dr. Yi, you know, musica nitina ye mom doctor title na fair.
Yes.
Excellence in business.
I think sir yeah award wa so say community yeah even professors in the crown yeah war endowed professor obu o wa or your professor no san raise funds am investing into ono endowed professor. And now you were distinguished professors. I will course no more. Was why distinguish you one. I'm a man for who ain't say I would you be say be a business away because America ha Shaquille O'Neal awarding doctorate.
There's a Washington now.
Yes, but on to me fan friend ho. Ya award what is an honor given to you, but you cannot call yourself so. And so be decided so the best friend ho. Na say you can tea and as one more band the best friend is and ya one more someone.
So that's why so fan friend ho da.
One more someone. No, be clear catch him said that's why I'm here as a free we are here, Obi and Kane because on you be our casa. So, and you know, the day in the BBI be free because on you be our only say radio Nankasa or no casa, but that is also another issue. Near Papa Sla, me and son, and he say, any Nasa would the fraud one. You bet me idea fraud to some extent, but none me and him no idea what bre enya. So, now you had you understand ya what brand yana koka ya beka say dia ani
I don't mean to was no
and all can but now yes because someone pen or correct here dia and no be ason can we
but prof I don't
you can all bask in our own ignorance but your pen or correct here dia ni a church ni say yes sir
so can say umrenya ya don't mean to because obi tefa say Dr. Kwame Despite right although he has excelled so much in business and accreditation be ehu and mind down on.
And I'm a doctorate, you know, doctor. Yeah. Paul, person better must say. Your course school niya.
Make a honor, you know.
Academic degree. Academic degree. Yeah, and now what? Yeah, the idea chow. Even yeah, brain yan crano. Yeah, catch us the certificate. Yeah, for say. So certificate the amount. You are being awarded. So now that she be who said who plagiarize and now you be. I bet me as have a Jeffrey with them and you would
okay, you might feel good. For our last point, Brian, sorry, when you're in the topic.
I think we've talked about it extensively.
This way.
No. Who's that? No. Charlie. Who's that? Taman Prof. Ekasado. Number so much. And it's for two reasons because I saw time and then Prof you go through, no, right? I definitely can understand his pain. And secondly, how many times when a Prof about program you saw Wakasa passionately, which you say, when you have been in the story because I didn't okay, okay.
I don't think that Prof Bass would tell them this our topic nearby because it wasn't part of our topic. But I mean about it.
And finally, and the last reason why I had a mission there, they go through this year. It's okay that hating ya. When you does a besu and a mesri, it's the best remove.
Yeah, that's it. I was therefore in a topic, a more rem or say money rituals and its impact on the society, the spiritual and the legal aspect. You be shedding now what I'm say. Money rituals, you can't seek a draw, and I say sikenya. I want fa kwan pa so nya. Mpanyifo se kwantia eyebusuo. Ana achechide wo hi openi moja dodo a ye de pure water efra. Kana na edi nsuo na regular nsuo na efra, but say regular nsuo do fra krampo a moja no ntimi empisa no. Into this all the pure water fra that say akonenim. Papa Sly, what do you make out of this topic? No? So come on, man, why now? Oh, production personnel. And I will meet two hundred cast so production. What I say, cast up. I feel it too.
Okay. Yeah, what's the main confidence?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. Now, money rituals are semi-apo. Akofa betu.
Mr. Muhammad Nepa.
Okay. Vanessa, PK. Money rituals are semi-aye coming. Sebio abeye bia. Ubia bomutana. Embridi echemu. Me kura sebio me pam say 20 years ago. Si ekesi kedra a boni pefu. Say hey, si kedro obi kwati si kedro. Na a boy yehu. Yetiso obi akwati si kedro kura na. Nobody wants to associate him or herself with that person. But and then a baby bit to say a normal life. Can't get to see of social media regulations here. Say you jano wasa and penny something saying malam to me a sample and previous to be for malam I malam your sheep rasting if four people will be phobia in the comfort of the group or some bush and what British kingdomship empire man attend malam to be better radio so that's not TV so can you pay say oh guy you know your man baby say ordinary way but you can go there kasi bra you are really going to go into deep issue. Then you see and say me because I'm jumping the pro but Osha in pro Ghana now Osha in Yasua and catching at the best now or software be now interested ya ubenya easier way to make money. Malam betray easier way to make money. Ubi to say Mamia and then the name baby of it as your friend Agrada as your baby Tikagar or Mama Sadia Bayer. No, I begin to say normal thing and you as a Tanzania program Paco Proga Akotobi and you know Jina social media and say Sikidroi Abedani no matter I Sikidra I see will be a Sikidra. Oh Anipano is fearful in humans being terrific. Susanona Bubuashi North Anishina.
Asma came 50 years ago, right?
Baby almost 30-40 years ago as now. Oh, na Bubuashi era home, na Efiebu home. We had that assumption, say Papa no Wakoji Sikidro because of Sikapa. Look, ni Diana Crano of Papa, Imrika, you did chum for home because of beer. Our that mentality say, hey, Papa, when you are just grow, do you less mistake or no work or just grow? But a banner saying, and a net TV so national TV, GTV, TV3, and then TVs are basically saying, Ghana, their TVs, if you're not beefing Ghana, TVs are not minimum for, and there's over 200 TVs. Obia na camera the city, the Niswa or say TV.
What do you matter now?
Abi o me kasem this as so say choose the
And
am
that's also be a nyaka machine in this our city, one way TV. And I mean,
you can TV, you have to go through a whole lot of stages. And then you put friend saying phone and answer what iPad be and answer we know the so am say we a TV station or continuity way or links no offer wo program director anyone. TV involves a lot. And Paul, you know, PK, you know very well, say, I've been in this business for long. Say, Obia, sorry, na say.
First time I Michelle, the meaning.
Okay, we need to understand fanasa. But me na can enama nkwale I said the omukokumu omunyanku because of what they see. Because of what they see and what they hear. Over starting program, Nyumbi, let me the power, but now we arise Ghana youth or your country. Jesus, I na patriotic songs women and a PBL sorry biano GBC na ebo and encourage you the youth in the say repeat the home where I say me mind. Don't am channel. You put patriotic songs to encourage you to know say you have a responsibility to help in building your nation. But I never be boss have patriotic songs. And as I see the draw women and I make can you feel soft on so can be a soft on eso can be. The best year mo anan penny for so the omo dey abeto so na bia ya kekan ko.
Mr. Yeah, wa wonu wanyi we mu into kan penny for na menti ase.
Yeah, wa mo anan yin wo ma da opa ka tem say menyi say Philip, menyi say professor, menyi say me bra penny not we.
Hey, Dr. Bakusi ankwe.
Em say Papa Sly aka nsem ni
Dr. Bakusi, one share Papa Sly with TV3 man na wusa.
Oh, e bia ma hwe do da batmen kai no.
Oh, what kind of power? No, say ya. Those that jana say ya, gray hair say ya.
Yeah, the radias, yeah, the nurse so did ya why ama TV3. And you know, what can some be brave? Sikedro no, those that young kwala yes, we are anasa. You are even scared to go around that place. Say no cre, say no cre. Oh, you can't even go to the house to play. And then no, I'm say. Ye niama bebre atochima bibia social media ho and as Papa Sly said no TVs na adults bebre keke bebre nti and the commissioner say control no I don't know if they have that mandate. Yes, if they have that mandate to control and I say national ones depend on moka and I say politics in kwano to control. It look as if say a political way, yeah, they control those things done. Moral issues, nkabia nkayisua niema 1 or 2 more nkabeboy. Sikedro, I don't know if it is real or it's fake, but one says hani emi na wo ho, so ye ho kire yen. And people outside see those things, they think say wo ho, be kwa GB. On end income, obi oma riches, obi oma so oska, obi wasade. We don't even search to see say hefa no nya ne sikani free. People do stuff to cover things up. Ebia will be bia onya ye odinya skano, but what beka kofa sikedro no nya ye, and people will run through that to way. Memfa obi to say maybe I shouldn't mention the name. Omofa kwan bi so e de bo nkrofo epo nya sika. Eya na court. Court the court
I mean be your witness o.
And nti na men kan court the sana omo abasem na egu. And I didn't hoko. And the people outside may think, oh, ebi onipa we a drobi no ye ntia okonya asade we. Nti mefa so enyebi. That is one of the impact. Nti abasa na obi owa outside person onye ska kwan be so no first so ebe ska. Odidi say tike drobi wo ho sa kwan na mefa so amenye ska. Nti I will do it and then get rich. And who say yen ye krom no unye sika almost mo pa. Se wo sika they value you and omoma also. Said another professor kano we no kra na yenka okoka no crazy say o meka say o time. Nti so obi nya sika na onya akoka say oh sika onya ya bia amfa kwampa so na onya ya asem o time no onya ni sika nyame na ehira no na o time no. Those are the things I say e braso a yenhwehwe mu gie kakra obi nya sika ye modern na yenhwe say kwan ben so no nya ye on end riches you can ha say unya sika pike opa koto ka bia opebia with cash. They'll come after you. Income or expenses. No me who say ubet me ato. Not just say yeah wow say who skawato. No. Inti abasa I don't know sike draw na oye de yeah. Say umbe when onam so unya scan you come out and tell them ebi a bank account sika say unya 20,000 a year. But what me sifie ato car ebro 400,000. You tell them how you earn that money. But if you enter nti saa na me meka edibesi sene obi so betumi ato aso. As we go on, no, if I have anything else, I'll add. Thank you.
Okay, remember, Prof, but not feel good the psychological and aspects in the news of the rim. Prof, Yanko.
I'm saying that I want to pal. Na.
Are they?
Make sure we're here for. I'm saying, near my way now, I'm passionate about it. Now, couple of things. Religion, I feel your society. And politics is so affiliate. We are sikafua where your mom so affiliate. And I am penning for so assign affiliate. And penning for say ye can carry for a penia or share a mam of Farin and Canos, ye can carry for a day. Now, the way I am penning for a share, I might ye youth we sakawa, ye kundipa, de ajayi, say your hunu be brave, a walk, ye TV, so your radio so. Senya Papa Sly kind of ube who be could be a signboard. Na wine we say say yanga sana we ye empty glories. I am for obedu krobia wa no e picture ne na yi bo hoden den obi ayi process abobọ kwan ho ne nyina ya nkofo advertise yo mo ho. Ma men chase ye religion ye ntia feli yen. Many Pentecostals are so phobia kasa and nyame esese o punishing krofo a almost selling false hopes to people. Now, I'm going to do musika. Of course, so nipa me here nipa 10. No more de 10 million aba. Na ya bompaya mom. Na nipa chan be gina ho amen ya bompaya mom. Me here nipa say. No ni sika ne de empire ketuwa bi. What are we trying to say?
What happened is, Prof, what happened is, young for the bar, who could not so far bompire mouse. It's got funny bar or so for kuto. Now we wait.
It will be sad or so for back power Ghana Musa and 17 come about 3 days ago, Nabusan said, I didn't think I'm going to go say, hey, Ghana for no, Obu one in Mwakwa, or Babano, Bompire Manaviano. You was so funky to a Tuamoka, organic Tuamoka, Omobo way, Crawford brain, Tuamoka was sorrow. And to the Hiesika to run as so now churches like it's like a business, our Morane. And he said, only Panabana send him more, watching him more, or corner junior pastors in a friend say, oh. Na da be na ba be den nyame ase because omo twen so ba be den nyame ase na odi sika bia ba nipa kro no so oh me nyama e na je so omo asa ne yare no nipa kro no ko me hwa ye pon asori so obi ba osofo me frika so na ba e me ni lorry fair we obi a be pesika osofo no ho na so omo kan collection be nya no for Sundays na e bu wa 10 million amount for ba 2 cedis 1 cedi 3 cedi no mutum ba omo pro no mo twen no problem na ka chance meju 3 million for consultation 5 million for consultation na oni obetina ho. Now, what your consultation on waji? And that is how they also make their money. Now, I say, and no crying, yeah, it's I say, I saw for no BGC draw. And then to talk as like a siani in Pagua, a siani dress like a sea, and in your JJ consultation 3 million, 5 million, then I just say, I'm on for you to 4 born. Until I make us a religion, a failure. If you are young call a traditional religion, you know, yes, and Palanka to a pocket never dry. And Omukwaje and Umwadro. Sassikan Komuko Chumkum, Apala 10 year, a pocket never dried, there be an cash boat. Oh, and Tia blood ritual, even a soft one cry a year, drew be a friend and Chima. And Chiman is a way, Sitanica was so no more. Omo ye bibi, not Jeway, and as nobody be a goose and I would get mamma where dear. There be a way to come off for better come off will be Pia Benebiano, or so for the bachelor sapphire first. Make sure politicians or more Ghana. Or sorry, no baby, obey sika crime and I just offer TB Joshua. You see, we live in a system make us a samu penocrate here, then come to me. Made a no credit here, mechanic United as a Senate here. But what people don't know is that a Jumadane Ebu Musuabasaso. Even heaven cry, Epako paradise, Epako, will be working there. It is our own peduma now, so their quick money now, pedia, and in heaven and how. Because we'll be working there, we'll be resting. Sabbath, All the other days will be working. And it's a one pay you man, that's also the quick money now power. And now let's go to politicians. Make sure you be on my Facebook wall. And then people are sending me private inbox about near cost of Ghana. Let's say TV stations are involved into this. Because I want the truth. TV stations are called your Flower TV, your Wazipa TV, your a friend is saying about TV, your Bo TV, your Tender TV, a year agrad idea, your Oboba TV, STV, Salon TV, Channel 45, Sewa TV, Akasanoma TV, Spiritual TV, Star TV, Best TV, Aiming TV, Boss TV, Virgin TV, Kumawu TV. There were a lot of the TV stations that I see Kadro, Money Dublin, Quick Money. If you cry America for $1, Yehu. National Media Commission, one of the directors said only lazy minds and the blame TV stations. But Munim said Yankwala Huno. Officer real.
I wanted us to digest on that statement. No, make here, I don't know. But yes. No points in the way.
Niaye hu da bia no na kwaso besan se minim se Jehovah Witness yi ba ho na sa wo pamono ka se wo ya de a obesan ba biem wo be hu ana so kuta bag na di nachi na so mo konyam sem ka sa na TV ni radio so me I was a media practitioner na me ye morning show host nia me hu ye ni se nyum bi ba ana asem bi ba everyone say nyuma by doesn't make sense obi abetua payola e de ama mo ye morning da sa be ku ni ada way I started over be ku Santana no e wo sinefm wo be hu se yeah, bonyum no radio so na so be hu na otubi. And so eba first na wo mpe yeah boy na je bia o repeat bia no wo be say ebe ye part of you. Na fe enti ye repeat money rituals sika gari ubeji we fa we beji we no na obi a hwe bi nkwala hwe bi no na ye build that culture in our society. And to be ko secondary school ha sports omo ya de party build sports culture enti obi aba sports. Me ko poku access form no me ko duru hwanwumre na obi a ko classroom okosua de obi ama meda me say wow say that is the culture here obi na you all learning no the culture you build no sa na umodo ho nti ya build the culture say bibia ye free she say enam ni ada wensem ofa ka mu ayeton obema nkokwan so a unye say ya uda ho a say that is the culture we are building. So, and negative things be brought here building, including this on our media. But on him, no much chairman said media stations are moving in and obi acquire research. I can't hold the brand, say, Prof. This is what is going on. Oh, my course is satellite, Papa, it's like yes, a TV, and he said, you when you our license. And now, my Dodge Bank of Ghana and a Security Exchange Commission because almost the spiritual money. Physical money there with your license, any registration, but also with the almost spiritual money. You can't go to Bank of Ghana, Security and Exchange Commission, no to me regulate you. National Media Commission won't be regulate you. No, when you go upon Chromaka, we come about the laws. Say Article 164 takes care of no. Article 164 talks about different thing about media freedom. But some we know a cabal be political cabals be no mushasiye. Your politicians be no mushasiye. Almost satellite space in Nigeria. And to the Ghana buying to me regulation, and some of them, almost some name now Ghana, but almost another satellite, a free Holland, Netherlands, and a bunch of Ghana government cannot regulate them. And on Moody San Yamadiano, SIM Kuala. That is where we find ourselves now. And to politicians, Ebisheche, Medicino, Namasatua, Saminiano, Ekasebioma, Eyesikafua, away your chroma, Omunche Confaso Munyom Sika. That is another problem. Yes, obi ton pants. Me my example, obi ton pants, not ton pants in the wenye sika, not ton shoes in the wenye sika, not ton cassette in the wenye sika, not ton CDs in the wenye sika. Pound fast in the sika will be him. But there's a reason why in the West here, force extra will be sika for in the world. Now the richest 20 people in the world, make 100, 20, 18 are from America. Extra will be say we no ye. Bill Gates say no ye. Elon Musk say no ye new biya onya this can ye. There's a reason why. Because the source is as important as the wealth. But yeah, no, yes, oh no, yes, no, when you see can't no obia come fast in this can a secret. And in Kwalani him says secrecy. And a man say, what is the secrecy? So be joining a core group and also be kwa jiska we be ashanisa and also be kum nipa because in our society you revere and I say you respect wealth than knowledge and wisdom any and there.
You respect worth than knowledge and wisdom any and there. And no, hey, the semi-final words of Professor Opoku Entry. Or say, Edio. Hey, I said, well, Prof, what can we bring now? We better back now for the better dissecting into the laws and the spirituality. No, so I can feel good. Fire go.
Yo, me that's it.
Now,
I
but
think
before we go back on the Prof, can say me about say we don't disclose our wealth. Don't you think, sir, in Africa, when you show people the baker, they go to the bakery, kill the baker, burn the bakery and kill the baker. And now, no, your source and now your plug no, is disconnected. Into the being conformable ensure, but you know. So,
okay. I think say with what our earlier speakers thoughts that I do share with them. And maybe prof the end what can I say program we are so that prof also. I talked about say yes society we value people with money than people with Anna lady be ever trust I try to explain right. And I feel justified. Okay, and it's not say they say to buttress the point I've made then, but the say see one more we're going to see worse than what we see now, and then the now once again we value wealth over worth. When is the last time that you saw say on a national TV on most of our platforms? Yeah, honor obi for the nuclear dear be a odi ye when the dream we talk about the public and civil servants. Say omono government budget, listening to Kusibuafo, government budget and about 30% of it, echo to public and civil servants not by their pay, but by their mismanagement and everything. So my question to him as the public sector reforms director, when is the last time Obidio yes o menje bribe media men yes akululu media sa konkwechi konko na instead of abide to make the money now I'm going to make the money oh yeah now you're rewarding the publicly ama man saying when you live in a society that do not value the ethics and morality which forms the core of any society, then these abnormalities becomes the norm of the society. Now, Prof. Kasano, he made reference to Obi Oka say, maybe blaming the TV stations. That is very wrong. Meaning, maybe but let me tell you, what you show people over a period of time, I don't care who you are, your perception about that thing will change. I don't know if you've watched, and I say you've heard about the sociology research about monkey, and why you do a buku cage, right? Where a cat also they could not have the ability to live, right? They could have gotten out, but still no I didn't hear. Thank you. A psyche or more apple said there is no exit where you are. There are so many of it. I didn't think I said Nipa won say what kind of Cleveland case now? Yeah, they or maybe a share basement for so long now. Okay. Why is it that they had to go through orientation to get back into the society? Even say you don't go jail for a long period of time, back you reorientate to the society. Why is that? Because you have been in an environment where the structures, the norms, and everything is the deviant of the society. Okay? And to see a doba, it was a reorientation. Yes, I show how I say. Therefore, if anyone is to tell me, say, what we watch on the media does not impact the actions that we take, I beg to differ. Now, the next thing is the society once again looks for instant gratification. And then the mayor resource analysis as well, right? So I don't know, over the period of time, which if the fact is said, you will say, oh, all of a sudden somebody blows up. All the media houses, both the traditional and non-traditional media houses, as that interview. And back to Prof case, oh, when you Osika say, oh, na me talk car, na me talk about who did my way, and you have 3 houses. Master, you say a plot of land in the area now we refer to cost over $40,000 and now say even $20,000. What talk as means or profit yes. And as Dr. Abaku said, say Enkrofo Kikasa say now we should be able to hold them to rate. Meme omonka for nisa. And to the point where you made about say they burn the bakery and they kill the baker. Okay, now if you don't want people to know the source of your income, then don't come and flaunt what you think you have. Flatten of your baby D. But if you are to come to the public to show off what you do have, then you should be ready to show us how you made it. Remember, catch saw the 300 Ghana cedis started to Gary, and all of a sudden, oh, that was East Legon. Excuse me, East Legon, honor no.
Sikano Ashi.
But who's the issue is East Legon, honor no. We all know what it takes to be in East Legon. With the 300 Ghana cedis, started whatever business, and all of a sudden, within 2 years, you've earned this much to live in East Legon. Now, society ain't such a person. Therefore, may Kababe say, most of us have been a contributing factor one way or the other to this minister Ekosi. Now, what will be our share? I grab that video now. Okoka Dochi Gabana now kind of wrongly minim how Okano. All share that video, right? Now, if you are sharing thinking and PK Makasa do a program, yes, you own your own social media space. But whatever you put on there, you are responsible for it. And whatever you put on there impacts somebody else's. Bible says, so make your Bible say, when you are sharing some videos and you think it's funnier, look at the other impact it may have on somebody. What am I saying? Now, Sika Gary Nine, when you are sharing her videos where it shows say or share the wealth or share say or den home or Sika and all of that, what you are also showing is say so yes Sika Gary will be ye. What am I saying? So if even you posted, shared, liked, commented on any of these videos, in my opinion, you are also propagating that gospel. It's in moment ye. So would be this enya me pacho and for it may be funny, okay, but I will not be a part of influencing somebody else's decision to think he said this is okay. The other thing, and I don't know who a very heavy set person was swimming, what dive to pool that splashing that bang, and you think it's funny. You are telling people that who are not slim, say Namote. Those things personally, I do have a problem. Because body shaming, body image issues, self-esteem, and all of that. Impacted. Now, let's go to our musicians, right? 3G Music Awards, the most recent one of Ghana. Is it
3 Music.
Okay, thank you. Three Music Awards, right? There was one of the sets of and my interpretation may be wrong, but it looked like it was talking about Sikane, all of that. And there were 3 or 4 computers. I am Kofotiachi. It looked like, say, oh, yeah, confirm it, yeah, chatty and all of that. As we promote these things in our music video, now we talked about the traditional media, the social media. Now our music videos also. And so I pick this culture on. Look at this guy, El Chamano. Medical. Where he talks about, your confirmation and all of that. Are you saying he said, therefore, uyebi? And when people are to question you, say, this kind of activities are, then why are you always autonomous to show, say, and no, it's in the Mr. We can be either part of the problem or part of the solution. Let's choose where we want to be.
Okay. At this point, I'll make a statement. I'm hearing a statement, and I'll just open the floor for open forum. I, for one, think say a lot of this is based on the fact that the public figures, and when I say public figures now, celebrities and everybody inclusive, right? One of the people are almost fairly the youth, because of societal pressure. Oh yeah, we could say mine papa slide started here, mine na ye ko started fitting ngwa eliko pie North Nation. Now for the right now no slide and make big moves. So slide so they $200 and started business being I mean the thousands back with Rasa business. Hoping say made quadruple what slide has made. Then later on, I get to find out so there's more to that. Then it becomes that problem. Another one is also media, like everybody have stated. And, how does this impact spirituality? Let's look into the spirituality aspect of this whole issue. If we are near legal aspect as well.
Paul, talking about the spiritual aspect of it, you and I come from a society whereby we believe it's prayer, bibia, name, and I say it works. I believe it's I was raised up in Methodist. Bibia, can I say faith without action is dead faith. Who did he say me baby? Number 1 to 1 among the can only say did a faith. It's not going to work. So faith without action is a dead faith. Yeah, they saw whom some I think
is more of the spiritual impact in mind. So
Paul, make us okay. Mammy land over to me. I say, yeah, the Saturday na she in to the stand say, the Biana Yambon by coronavirus by one source of be it to me about buyers will be our coronavirus. The spirit in there, but the point is in say if you don't have that hard working mind and you are going to base all your emphasis on let's pray, let's seek for the face of God. God has given us everything that we needed in our country. To the extent that Ghana is so rich with minerals resources, but we are still poor because of that spiritual mentality that we have in our country. Say Bibia Yam Bible, and as it's if you're not making just a we're starting with as of for this. Yam Bible, na Malam for the news. Okay, say Nippon Bible, there's another easier way for you to go. It has a big implication on the nation as well. If we are not going to regulate, say be Brunina or buy yen continent in Uswa, or say no esuma bosumuna or the Christianity ni Hebreo or homo or the Bible ni Hebreo or no grand in the or kwakuchani 10 hours. Almost saying a sorry. But he has spiritualism, the intimate religion, the intimate to the sense that people don't want to work, but they want the easiest way of making money, and that is what is killing our country now, whether we like it or not. Say you could jai sanya myself. She said 31st pe and then yango pony prophets was as no so a land so any kasa. Usu bempamani na jagez muneso 31st pe and omomote nyankopon de and an ombetin so enye say bia omo be hye nkrofo nkran yo sanyo wu asemu a na nkenya Ghana nka minim se nyankopon onim election results sankenya Ghana ka minim se nyankopon se bi obi asom no our election results are to me say osimesi way to me winning nyasem nya bro ni be ya obi tigana no say Donald Trump be winning elections e wo kromia ye we losing na akra na your boss say the election has not been done yet. I mean yamatsa religious mind primitive ideas it di entri twenkwale ni omokowe because of what they heard say for obi mojabra na ebe pesika de ama and then yen tunkwala for yen trom China for TV they show the kids how to even mobile phones send you basically connecting gadgets name na there chrome ya mu say TV stations doesn't work. They show them how to innovation stuff. But yeah, the idea and spiritual aspect. And a prophet can also say now udi diabu microphone and no omde babonte. Whatever you sow, so shall you reap. Into spiritual seven and one you couldn't grow Ghana. Yamizu more canon.
All right. Okay, that's it. So with the air course on the wall, now I've talked about the general ones and how I feel about it. So with spirituality, I think it's the stocks of especially Christianity are selling so low. And thanks to all these our so-called prophets and all of that. Ama religion stocks, and especially Christianity stocks akofem. Yede enada ene namrama ayama sisiano yede a clouding for judgment. Ama sebe adwene nya adwuma biu. Banyakopo so ka bibi say come let us reason. So adwene nya adwuma mepacho you cannot reason with God. Okay. Now, the other thing also say even in the church the wealthier one respected more than the average person. But the same Bible also told us to say the widow's mite, the odeke to anibetu and no na Yesu ka say na ni so ho. And the preachers, the so-called prophets, evangelists, and all the pro titles ni nyina no. Ama no ye say sebe so unni sika the bonnet. Now, also the same spirituality I'm so lazy to this point to say that is also a problem. You have to work because whenever we twist the Bible and take it however we want for it to suit us, near running with it now, then of course we're running ourselves into problems. So now to the country, then institutions, then individuals. As a country, Nankasano, we have to set the agenda straight. Our politicians is made to believe, say, oko into politics, achekra, so what buying to be power, achekra 4 years, you become a millionaire in dollars. So who opposition, at least ubenya thousands be the chicha. Wa no din pia, obit me betu, I'll say ye din. All these things goes to the point to say, and you're identity the fastest route to become rich. Therefore, now we are even having more politicians than entrepreneurs. Back to the country in itself. What is our national agenda? What ethics and moral standards are we setting for the generation to come? Say, oh, yeah, Ghana for the when it suits us, we run to the Bible to orchestrate and as I say to defame and as I say microphobia looking so evil. But then the general principles now, whatever belief we have, whether Islam, Christianity, whatever belief we have, the very basis of our belief now, then we leave that one. But when it suits us, then we go for the other parts of the beliefs, to justify why ours is right, and also, now let's go to our institutional heads and our agencies that are supposed to work: the NCA, the police, Bank of Ghana, all of that. You better what I say. If we are not yet to say the afternoon, the full if you moon better acronym, then we all start to jump up. And yeah, then we say it's no way start here. And yeah, no obi, and I know say binum ebika, but we turn a blind eye to it, and then it gets to a point where now we all want to jump up. Indra, I was on the show with Kojo Ponkroma, And he made some statements where I wasn't fully convinced, with the whole Kojo say, I said, best papa. But where he was talking about
But you done PR. What done PR to defend the government? Yes.
You don't need to be a PR. Like, I understand
he's not supposed to do so.
You are the government information.
But your leaders, Paul, Philip, your leaders, you have to toe to their line.
Prof, I understand. But what's a prof? The smart ones would do it where you would always think it's said they are towing the line, but you also deduce in there said they have principles. What am I saying? Kojo used to be one of the ones I really admired until recently. Especially free water and electricity.
Yes,
it was free to you, but not free to the treasury.
Yes, in fact, I think so. Yeah, go ahead.
But to this issue, right? We have all these agencies. He talked about it, say, some years ago, they wrote to the Bank of Ghana and some other agency telling them about this thing that is going on, and they responded. As to whether they followed through, he doesn't know, right? Okay, if you're really talking as the information minister, the mouthpiece of the government, then you should have gone back to ascertain whether they followed through or not before coming. But maybe the NSA, where's the issue of government? When your issue of opposition, this is a national issue, and until them starting feel say your national agenda and cry say. Therefore, when stuff like this comes up now, then you feel now as a medimihu to 2 years, as a make come and no. Let's move away from that. Let's speak to the issue. Now, the answer. One of the answers he gave, they said nobody was, because he was asked, the get rich or die trying phenomenon. And the answer was like, nobody wants to die poor. And I said, nobody wants to be poor. That is very true. But are we showing, are we telling? And I think he went on to talk about those also, to be fair to him. But are we really showing people how to acquire wealth, how to sustain your wealth, how to be in a society, and what wealth really means? Sebe, obi on ma was kapa, but onia sunde. Mekasa ya wa inti meye DSC. But let me tell you this story. Now your office with Newtown, Accra Newtown. There was one man be another in a fear right next to the office. Your friend Alaji. Now say about to see a born nighter, right? Yeah, Juma overnighter. By 2 a.m. he will still be walking around. And one day he asked my dad, he said, now offer. By this time, one poor year. Now time Ben Obeka could do offer call. Now yeah, unsure. And my father Chen said, me sure because Sabio me know be a bonnet. And I said, you don't have to do a big body and stand why you are. And I've been so no step then number 1 year will be. And the man said, they say, sometimes when you see do baby crapa, a bed than what this one. At that point, let me shock a cranty man, tears your papa. Minion can be moment to me tears you fully. But me, I said, may tears your back. Because when you get money to certain extent, the money itself becomes a problem for you. Do the people even know how to manage this? It's in the moment shady ye, near to Mampemrika. And yes, sir, and no matter the brain, it's more than what we are ready to handle.
Well, may be counted, no. I'm saying organized religion and yes, spirituality. Na a young man for say, sorry, no. Na bompire de bia na kasa in tongues no and then yes spirituality onipa kasa no we are all semi-god nyame born any image. We have our spirituality inbuilt in us. Near here say how do you connect with spirituality? No, in fact, so we share discoveries that what America has. In fact, most discoveries in the world has come from this country. To me, so as an example, Amazon, YouTube, Facebook, a lot of things from Newton no time. They will tell you, say obia to me kotina apple ase na apple no atiato. But obitina say adentina apple we no etito ankosoro na ba form. The investigation we say there's a law called law of gravity. Die bia na ekosoro na seba form. That person connected with the spirituality and ultimately discover asade no. Enti eya na minimsi e kro mabinu ga wo abrofo no kra no mo de honhom mo ayi spirituality no mo de ya de. Yes, abrofo de mo bayi e bayi papa. We cannot connect to our source of spirituality very well. Meaning, Atabi and I mean, didn't come more recently. Now, or say, Yanyana Bam, enti, no, Nanisu Hushe. And then all of a sudden, a Bible view of Nigeria, or no, you see, a friend, I was say, and they kwasiada, we ata, enti, kwasiada no, trying a neat mako, kosi 12. Look at how negative we turn our spirituality into. That is one thing. I feel so, ye feel say bibiano should be attributed to spirit, which is also one of our problems. Enti abrantie ya ukoku akwala wakaswa 10 years, ne mame or senior parents that were 11. 11, no, bad parenting is another issue. Because ya won kwala na yes, yawam say, the biano school na nhwe kwala no. Parenting is you have a role to play to raise your own child in an ethical way. Enti akwala na mame ne de papa ewo 11. Papa nanga se ja akwala na akwala na bani bra. Enti owo nkwala 11 oso nyame behwe. Enti sebi owo nkwala 11 no nyame na ebesi fo behwe nkwala ni nyina ma. Nya obetimi ho besoso no wawo. Minim se Philip ebeka mental health issues no was any other way. But minim the entire spirituality na be part of us ni say politician in power or cause spiritual person ho. Ni obeko so for beko nti Ghana na yebeka se juju oba bia nti no se wusu nyame asum ni ye e na ope power nso akopa nye se obi beku ato atwene ajagraja Canada bia se pe mo ahobambo esan se obi di kosu aba akobeku ato atwene. So that is what we attribute ourselves to. I don't need spending much time on. And Senate Parliament, ye Ghana ye Parliament, omo beyi nkonwa na wo ho no e de China for nkonwa na aba no. The old furniture with new furniture no. Omo more Parliament enim nsem bia omo teye. There was a konwa bia no muntimi ntu. And your man shas no muntimi ntu. The pakrona be yi frɛ sense no mutimi atu. Nti people even go for spirituality no say me sorry na make asa obi anye nwura omanim na say na make asa na obi antie. This is the mindset we have. Some mindset in your war. My name is I'm just using some of these celebrities you talk about. Eka say ball, football, ekrano in Rome. Esa say and from man ya pompi gu ball he said it. And from man ya pompi gu and so we ko ball la. Na so no so fi say drone na makwa kwaje because say the last man ball. No ball. It's all Bank of Ghana but not ball. Na ball obo no obo ko ball la. No a professional footballer is someone called them say menwe momone menye say one time in a malam na catch and say ball I could be 2 goals. And no catch and say sir I say I won't be 2 goals because do in ball. I could do no say me na me mo me catch and say mo. Oh yeah say we free mo you be lose. So the whole team is looking at my brother say wona malam so be 2 goals. Enti woni made oye oyi ni boot no de to ball mala no say we see a drone na shade ya na agina wankasa ko gem na ko ball. Enti we've come to a point as I say who say enye no nye bibia na attribute to spirituality. Road accident just yeah the year drew. As we mean one bia ye road signs na ye ni ye now over speed in ya test so and they say ya kwan so because the whole Africa 25% of your roads are yet tired. 75% is not tired. Poor roads.
Well, the Kapoto was so Maho was so started
exactly. Police is who are on show. As in no be where say spiritual and it be the quiet spiritual no. Ya a lazy approach. Because the be spiritual and the physical don't bet me I dey hu mu asem. Omo mo bo ra hu no so no so. Wahu. Enti say ya hwe bibi here na ya be spiritual. Okope power or spiritual ho, or physical or spiritual ho, bibia or penimonyama spiritual ho, bibia or spirituality ho. That is the culture we build for ourselves.
All right. Yeah, that's a culture we build for ourselves. Dr. Bacchus, for last point Brian after the young call legalities, yes, you be so.
Okay, thank you. I'm saying I agree with them because feel good. It can be said religion, Christianity conform. That was one of the points that I was gonna make. Because who said Bibiano, your religion is Christianity. And they started this near from Monday to Sunday. Yes, I saw them. Monday to Sunday, yes, I saw them. And he said, what do we need to say? Are you gonna be serious? you are not going to be serious in life. There say we ye edidi ye na nkasa wonye and Professor Enoka Ekaye enye bibia na nyame beye. Over reliance on religion no ama ye mpenimfo no anase o man na nkasa no ye yatosin woni ema bebremu. Into all these things here koi say epiepie mo a spirit wo ho a ebeba fom because obi abehu say enye bosum bi na ebeboa mamenye sika. Obi abehu say enye osofu bi na ebebo mpai ma mamenye sika. Ye hwe a bebi a omo ye nduro na ye gi omu di pa no, they are very poor po. They are the same people ye call omo ho say ye kogi sika. Ba wo ko bebi a ote kra na sebio.
Marcus, osafon sare ho.
You see, those are the things I know mobeka. Omo be kwan bibi ama wa ma wagie di say ono no de ohia ba wo na ohia.
Obe hu obi oton adudu aduro ohroso pa. Awo kaabo. So you so anya adwuma ma no.
Okay, commercial way. Why is the Lotto doctor not rich? Because
yeah, and also we don't pay attention to those things. And maminka way so bad parenting can prof aka. Why am I saying so? Or why am I also repeating it? Say, we are saying, unye sika, o mame, o papa. Nipa hine bisa say, how did you make this money? They don't, right? The omuhia ne say, kufi aba, yawa aba, wa mami sika, eno ano no. Omu mbise mu say, eduma uye niye, wetu yenye sa sike. How did you make it? Bia me ye teacher ni, sika me di ba afie no, eso sen market ya. Me ye napku. Almost 700 a month, but make me afford the idea a year 800.
Oh, simple.
How?
Vacation classes, any extra classes.
Oh, bro. Well, if you say so, but the attendant say bro so, and me company for no so kakra. Could do upon chroma, Kabeya and Konoso on Kananuntu, because I mean bro so. Yeah, because you see, they are the people look up to them, you know. Or starting, he is one of the ministers I'm pronouncing very articulate. Near more can but the way I had to say politics in side because the party the only year cry mokrana still a year. COVID by they were able to implement some policies, right? And it's almost per se, sa near me of course with TVC, you don't need anything. Monka say okay. Right now, moon to me yes I deal with TV, so people will follow. Come the buy, put me mom yes, more executive powers to do that. Into when you had they say even constitution, no, and now omobeka freedom of worship or then religion or then
but we can free or dumb, the busy because
okay.
And
this is the time they should come out and amend that part of the constitution. And yet maybe you freedom, who freedom no, and with somebody's freedom too. Until who freedom say obe movie, who die or obe movie from this side to this side. Obis one freedom say honestly won't try anti freedom or there, but I mean there was share also. Until this is the time somewhere. And another thing is that they leaders in the crowd don't disclose their wealth, their source, their wealth source. MSM Rane will say obey president or obey minister, obey the council with that party. Are they doing it? They are not doing it. Into a say and go for to train Mosana.
I also told you, I supply information. The constitution is say, overstand election be say auditor general who declare what set to. But say only panel banner cast me were 10, me were cast 5, me were here will be incorrect. And it's at the end of coronas or war, not just all declare and son over. And your national service for microphone do one kibet me use so call verify. I bet try to have document say nipa no bana say no but yet.
But what is the transparency say no crowd no verify and I should have full moment.
I don't know seven
they speak into the future.
Yeah, and the credit no answer into to me obi wo ma obe start ejuma obekwa kwhwe na account mu oba policies mu dia na owo oko dia wenya ebro so kra. But politicians they are one. I mean sometimes I hate politicians angada for real, man. And yes say bibi ntia because me who say edu niam a ebebo man no a omo divide omo but you dey ebe boa omo a omo bom as Russia hereby yanti so omo ko ho so omo agiska na omo ngi yo nobody knows about it but e ba say near ebe boa amanfo na ati benufo na omo bre na omo mo ache
okay
eke me dey besi
I can't 10 minutes if any obi 2 minutes 2 minutes near fan card league. So what legal actions can be made and as it can be done against all this Sikedra assembly? Because I'm tired of hearing say soon some fan court. The laws must be amended on that part. Soon some in as well no or see it me at the court. Now yet me the assembly because and yes I did or see a person some court to so on them. Assembly by the course some court no. You could this because baby a teacher one no or one yes no. Yes shall send fee Papa Sly. What do you think, sir? Ebia, why drink a crab ya one no? I 8 do your friend say, tribunal no put that could do parliament, no. What do you think sounds suggest here that you know? Or more fair beboa. Makacho so me too huna kasa yente.
Se susuma sem ni endi wo court dia. Na no susuma sem mama mo fe TV so.
Thank you.
That's the sem no endi wo court dia. Then don't project it on the social media or on radio and media in general. Because media no so na obeka asem ne wo. Nti adentina say bibi bana si ekwa kokan ho say we dey susuma asem. And the munyan wo susum na amafo nya dey. Ebra susum.
Eti ya wo pa say. Ti ya wo pa chale say. Fa de say bia nti ka sunsum no na ko atwe sunsum ama na aba na wo bedi nkomo nti wo ti ase na wo ya na afi de sunsum no na wo adigwa no sunsum ase dwa no sa na pa kire
yeah one say me 30 minutes submission me catch on say emri bi etwemu ne yati Sikedra anase malam anase okunfo a obi o shefuo mu bebi na yeko eno no wo will wo pe na wo de koye ekoye ne wo ho ho no de odina so catch on say nyam na me share wo na wo pe na wo ba me maso eso na esusuma de na be ma but so far as I would have been TV so chere amanfo say odi say ba na so ko bu nipa no a bibia wo be gina ansa ne ho kan ho say bibia chichi aboa no wa na yesane no susuma de me you TV so
okay
you know there was a before you say see no e also regulate nyama you TV say you America amokra mu a ye wa am ye say ye what the freedom obia freedom of right obia wonia utumi ede ekra no there's a limit to it in a sense say obi be ka say we na America dey say omoka edraman semana say odie wan sem o TV so emema omaye omo to say bad and stuff ni nyina no try una oba ko to cable no uni cable you pay for the cable before you watch nia unkotiana na say a local one no enu ni yi sa nyama no ho se meboa muna mba akromi amanza na okay that's it na maybe wo mo na oma regulating it you have the choice to choose which one you want but bibi say national TV so my no trada sa no a ehun susu aso no na mama nke bibi anza na my idwumedi abewe hwe sa se mu ma kan wo me programs so that say yema yehu the next 5 to 10 years the youth in Ghana will be taking Ghana in surprise or me fa kroni no muma yenti ase na ebino no boboba you can say what enkremu you te bawo amawo ma kewu amide ni mukokula nya efe no kokula ye because if I share who you are don't if I jam it
yeah bro okay me so kakra me can say em se papa
final word
me kasi rating no ehuhia mate say na say almost be rating movies and videos on show TV so it's a step in the right direction But my only problem is that if they always implement, they don't enforce, they don't monitor, and all those things. And if you don't monitor and evaluate that, we go back to the same thing. Paper so I will say yes, I did. But who is gonna monitor? Who is gonna evaluate the success or the otherwise of the programmer? Are they modeba and only at the back? And as now Papa Sly can have Romano be regulate into TV. Say porn cry now besha. Ewa time omugino. Omugidi said that's our time na kwala biada. And he said still I'm person muyi sika gari fasika bra na be we a mo ma time a ye betumi yi we no bia na dro ahomna chi bi no nti those interested no ebe ye nkwala enye akwala ntumi nkwhwe because by then no gidi say ne papa anane maame amanada nti onya access to that thing nti mpenimfo na mo behwe a mo nhwe na mo nkoye nhwe I think that will help. Into regulate na constitution, you know, if that is the main issue, constitution into na almost 20 years area, they can amend it. They can amend the constitution to fit our national goals. If your old constitution na that freedom, no, any hope it doesn't apply anymore. Until we have to amend it, be meaningful to society. Me the manu be see her no be to us, bro.
Nice one. Phil.
Okay, we can use the solutions of yesterday to solve today's problem. And I
don't know your prophet. Can't say true.
And your ma, they saw problems are no. Yet be fun saw and the problems are not. And the reason why I say that, and I say, I'm recording and you know, and you may be one ma. It comes with its own challenges, right? It's in a brand miracle and name none your master challenges for Bano. And what's it to Mr. Cry and your may be so? Let me meet the challenges of today. And no, I am a first point. Some also are of the thought is that there are too many laws to take care of these problems. Yeah, but then there's also a bill before Parliament right now they are working on. Say it will all help in solving these problems. Maybe back to Dr. Bakus again, we have to enforcing these laws. And now we're useless. That is my second point. The third one, after there, let me move to profession kakra. I think that with the families involved and everything, somebody, and as I said, they will have to, and as somebody will have to reach out to them and provide some kind of help. Because everybody say now, they're very traumatizing. For especially the family of the 10-year-old now deceased, right? That is very, very traumatizing and challenging. In the same vein, also, ebusiano so more adeshie yes, alleged perpetration, also, and also, it can be very traumatizing for them. They might also need some level of help and assistance. As much as possible, they should be reached out to. And as I said, they should reach out to someone who can help them in that step. Then we pop a slide the end there. Because I've heard it a couple of times. So the youth are going to get up and take over the country. The youth are, Massa. Now the workforce of Ghana means about 70% is below 50 years. It's why one say or my nieces here.
Youth now.
Youth is going to take over.
Youth can say politics now. All right. Okay. But before the problem, but I want to make a statement. Okay. You should be one boy in the case of the 10-year-old boy now. In Klano FR, Jenny say it's a story in the world. Now who because of a pass to that's how I look at the story. Because every more 10 less than 100 meters away, no deserve to know. And secondly, man no sending nua back to a free boy and say boy in bra. It's why you man can't travel send ya wo ya no. Say boy in the corner ira. You say who was the last person on fair no. Akran beka say who na case mo go friend but because of when ya go case. Who ya prime suspect. Ebia me security man into na bia be mum me ti access an dia. O wie susu so a. Why do you say obe ka wo make kidnapping no. Imagine 5,000 no. Mu wie a na makuno na me na akọ ye we. I don't know. I feel same klano. Enti no me klano. Man we na nko and secondly no. Omo time na so. For the
no, in peripheral baby no so crapo yet the same methodology now because there's no better way. Who's the idea and say we ufa kwan bia so na still it's not good.
Exactly.
Yeah, the smartest politicians, they get busted all day. But the only thing is prosecution part and then they are named. Now, the other thing is we can look at the Kaswa in itself, right? And its contributing factor. You can look at the socio-economic factor of the area, the demographics of the area, and all of that. These things come with challenges. And certain things happens in a particular area more than others. And also other factors that we can look into. And something about the family dynamics. Somebody will say, choose your friends wisely. And as I say, the parents of the deceased, was say you share in Crawford or money ye ma egro and as money or mobile. That is also another conversation we can have. Unfortunately, we don't have much time. I was too passionate about the earlier part in it. I might get into all of this. And, but I think that these are all contributing factors. About me, and maybe say it me at a cost.
Okay, Prof.
Yes, I'm say Mrabiane I want spirit and a letter. Na your constitution, no 1992 constitution, I old. Nyama bebre and reflecting current events. Na a hamise kwa jo pon kroma eka say article 164 ebe taking care of this. Osha 164 na e talk about freedom and independence of the media.
Chapter bear.
164 just A clause A. Now see the provisions of article 162, 163. 162 no talking about freedom and independence of the media. And then 163, I see all state-owned media shall afford fair opportunities and facilities. So 164, no, some 162, no 163, no. Now, the same kind of say the provisions of Article 164 and 163, 162 and 163 of this Constitution are subject to laws that are reasonably required in the interest of the national security, public order, public morality, and for the purpose of protecting the reputations, rights, and freedoms of other persons. And then what we much say you kunipa mfanyisika of all say we can solve the problem of Kaswa. So we share the way they spin things now. I think that nyama bebro why Germany together. Obi wa kasaka ka was public relations. Obi wa or your information. I know say I'm speaking for one side, but information should come from different sides. Maybe a president and I'm not a president. Me dikano and kamema MP no work Kaswa hono. Any minister for gender and children and social protection.
Rambo asem no kanana.
Yes, welcome sing. Now, ako family because the family is traumatized by this. And can me and as president grandma make delegate vice president to be there because this is a matter of urgency. The president should have.
Why we share constitution and share chapter 12, article 164, and then another prof cite is here otherwise.
Oh, okay. That's it. May issue. We can issue executive order say you're banning all these TV stations now. Almost yes, and immediately take effect and enforce it because say adiaba you need say reinforcements and idea. So we are banana say your bow near your denti your bow now. And will more effect since a young child next train on your bay and weduma. And this summary as another she said, you know, so an executive order. Mamusa Salusaka said, you ban those TV stations by when? The more now watch channel, then because Ghana for the Casa 1 week, now some network channel be a no be a baby atran. And we need an executive.
Omubu Bendy say, I say, be on my head this way fish and that.
And we need an executive order from the president. Number one, I've talked to my best friend who is the majority chief with Frank Anodompre. We discussed this, and Parliament is making consequential decision on this. But Parliament currently is in recess, and into normal to me and Kwatina just a Parliament as a reconvenience. And the quickest action should come from the presidency. So yeah, because Minister Magafuli at Tanzania president Obama witchcraft immediately said we cannot practice witchcraft, and it worked. And it's a president and take it that serious sense of urgency. National Media Commission, National Communication Authority, only a toothless bulldog. In fact, a many president come in a farm that because in Yama where Yamna some say Koso, Ama Ubia Betnawakasa, Fesika Beji say, Fawe say, Fabe say, Yakwa Chief Police for Domo Yomajuma. But police in the crash obi no obi betimi pani bi obi ane ono police in the boss my friend say we dey any party jam no nko wie no papa bi ayo police ni mi di nkomo na ye chilling ochi sexy dondo okoku JB dampa no o jeli no ye chilling no sexy dondo ka tell say o was 16 man with the anti ankwala we age abe problem o che na ankwala ne ka tell say o was 16 so no o 18 entina somebody ni ko juvenile court no 1 2 years. And then waku ayi MP. Akwala ba ko chi no ni jele ni kan ho no. Ono mami be je no mami be belu ba says don't do mu jai no. Mami no abandon no. Sa akwala no mami be je no. Yes obo no mami no wetan ko ya mami ni sika. And in some no a different but you hear mreni a the social dynamics say no a dangerous. Africa now has 60% of our population as youth, below 35%. And the world, you know where you find that is where they are, Africa. But no dear Chinese, no dear Canantia, young penny for no more corroto, sir. Roma doesn't yet. Roma doesn't yet equal. I need you something for no quick money. My yes, come, toka, madam, me trust 7. Or you're quite yes, I am open it on the way you see, young money, you said about it special. I saw I said about the special. And to one walk, you are bicycle cabano. Who about so don't know their baby show? No, be a helino. That is the society we've built. We've all failed ourselves. As I see a say, near researching within ourselves. Without changing our character, now without making the right laws, now you obey your laws. America, Europe, law-abiding citizens. Let's make laws and make sure some run your court on some way. Now, conabra, some evidence in our and so conabra, fini and can was it. Because legality is economics.
Legality is economics. I know a professor for Koenchi. I say, share PhD. Enough for more. Enough for. So I said, like I did there. Why should we go 5 level? How do you say now your day? Yeah, Trevor, I'm the honorary doctorate in the Abre.
Within 4 months. 4 months.
Me schools are ATM. Any big institution that say me my performance. My family honorary doctorate and Bremia. I say Messi. I'm the only Bremia oh title no. Me can't cry never.
Where the placard?
Hey, you see, hey, brother, who's here? They die. If I be yesterday, but for 100% did you do the ABC? Let part that's a day. They were twice so nothing here. Come on, yeah, dread you have people work out. Hey, that's the name of share for show, don't share for show, because you're caught New Jersey. Agua could did you take a power. Maybe I feel good be hosting. I feel good be hosting. That's it. Yeah, sure. If you're Kubodia, ye over twice so dear. Maybe back as a back door. Nay, who the echo. You bet that big far. Why my did within you say. But dash your farmers will share your mom of the country. Quantum mom goes to was you to find the my idea, papa. What Jinam also the danger manaya come up for a very long period of time. Yadama say. South sooner than a penny for Yadama say. Yamude okrona kokodunya damase pa na okonfobon na o si kroni mmono no ebo a otimu bi ntino yeah Mrs. Asem no kra bomb to sap me honi amenka nyampe fon be na na ma ye do no monko so anya na mo de momra be so anko be tishia mo ka wa amoma nko for bresa na ade hye so ma hwere omo de hye so no na buso for ma hwere ma de hye no ye momu nyina yakọ eya so be konim eya pa sabre ye be na asoro dwumedi no so that's in be say she wan say arise Ghana youth yan nwene ye ma no kanetete na ye wo guy bi Dr. Ghana flag ohim say ya papa slide down for no just imagine no see because the papa slide is over 50 years amunyi mindi ohim flag mo kind or topless no kita flag I promise on my own to be aha na do I pledge myself now or to be him flag na kukuru crash but still it happens into the misrama moment koso na afedie ye fa adwene pa ne yenye ya famu de na bibia be kama anya di mbesi yankopoma adepa enchi ye na ọma na atwe kwa problem to ye. Also for HRPK, my crabum na bye bye.